Namaste students. Welcome to ICT session. I'm Divya, your computer instructor. Today we are going to learn chapter 4, that is Microsoft Excel. In this chapter, we cover the introduction to MS Excel, about workbook and worksheet, how we can enter the data and how we can save a workbook. Have you heard of this Excel? What is this Excel? Excel is nothing but world's most widely used spreadsheet software. It is a part of Microsoft Office suite. Already you have learned few other software from this Microsoft Office suite. Can you recollect it? Yes, it is nothing other than the PowerPoint presentation, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Word. Now, what is the use of Microsoft Excel? Using the Microsoft Excel, we can organize the data in the form of rows and columns. And with that data, we can perform arithmetic operations. It is one of the popular application that is used to create the spreadsheet or a worksheet. Here in this, we can manage the data, then we can create charts. Charts in mathematics subject, data handling chapter, with the help of the data, you will be asked to create different charts or graphs, right? So when with the data which we are entering in Excel, with that you can able to create the charts, or we can create the pivot table, all those things, and we can perform easy and even the complex calculations. You have seen your parents are using Excel, right? Even in your class, your teachers, for entering the marks and calculating the marks, they will use the Excel. It makes their work easy. Instead of taking the book and writing and calculating, our work will be very easy if we use the Microsoft Excel. Okay, it's also known as a worksheet. It is a spreadsheet application which is also known as worksheet. Now here, even we can sort and organize large amount of data in Excel. We can enter the text character data, that is nothing but numbers, letters, words, even numeric data like 1, 2, 3, then character data like alphabets, letters, everything can be used. Even we can you type the formulas in this Excel. Now, this Microsoft Excel 2016, it is also known as Office 365. Office 365 have many advantages for working with large amount of data. The first one is data manipulation. I already told you, we can write the textual data like letters, words, numbers, formula, everything in the Excel. When I practically explain, I will show you how we can enter all those things. Next one, we can apply the formula. We can select a wide range of, we can apply formula, which makes our calculation easy and automatically. Here, another feature is auto update. Auto update is nothing but the data, when I edit the data or modify the data, it will get automatically updated. Here they have given one example. See, while I entered the data, by mistake, I have written, instead of 50, I have written 25 in that column. Later, I realized, and I have done with all the calculations. Now what I can do? Yes, in Excel, we have a feature called auto update. Even though if we do some mistake and again we re-entered the marks, instead of 25, if I change to 50, the total marks are automatically updated. This is a very interesting feature, right? If we are writing in the book, it will be very difficult, right? Like we have to erase that, then all our calculation also will get changed, right? Now here, other feature is sorting. Sorting of data is one of the useful feature in Excel. We can sort and filter the data in alphabetical order. If it is a textual data, you can do it in an alphabetical order. And if it is a numerical data, we can arrange it in ascending and descending order. Next one, charts. I already told you, chart is another feature in Excel. Using the data, we can able to represent the data in a graphical format. We can draw, many charts are available. We can many tables, charts, graphs, pie chart, 3D chart, line chart, any chart as with the data we can draw. I mean, we can create charts. Okay, it's a graphical representation of data. Now here another feature, creating graphical dashboards, then creating graphics and diagrams. It have some shape, smart art, so that you can create a professional looking diagrams. All these things, when we do practically, you will understand more than just explaining. Okay, now we have automating complex task. The very difficult task, we can mask it like macro, like click the Excel in macro capabilities. Now we have the conditional formatting to, if we can display on a solid color, or based on the data, you can able to create some bars and colors, so that it we can get an accurate display. Next one is paste preview. When you copy a range, you will get some commands, different paste commands, like live preview, like the same format you need, or simply you need the values, you need to paste only the values, or you need to paste only the formulas, like that you will get, you can see a live preview of that. Then another very important and good feature is tell me what you want to do. Previously, in previous version, we can see the help, but this actually is a very quick way to locate the commands. Now here we have the backstage area. In previous version, there will be an office button where you can find some menus. But here, if you click on the file menu, it will go to the backstage view, where we have many other tabs are reorganized, like save, save as, print, all those things. We can import data from any sources, any other sources in this Excel 2016. And even new office theme colors, that is another feature. You can remember, no, you can recollect the Word have the green color, sorry, blue color. Excel is coming in green color, and PowerPoint is with orange. And so many other tools are also there from the Microsoft Office suite that we will learn in coming years, I mean, coming classes. Okay. Now, let us see how we can start an MS Excel 2016. To start MS Excel 2016, we have some steps to be followed. Step 1 is click on the start button. Okay, in start button, here it is, here we have the all programs option. When you click all programs, you will get the Microsoft Office 2016. Okay, click on that. Click on the Microsoft Office 2016. Here you can find the different Microsoft Office tools. From here you can choose the Excel 2016. Okay, now it is getting open. When you open Excel 2016 for the first time the Excel start screen. You can see the Excel start screen. This is the start screen. So, and from here you can choose a blank workbook. Okay, you can choose a blank workbook. Now this is the interface of Microsoft Excel. This is the interface of Microsoft Excel 2016. Okay, here you can see the top, in the top part, top of the window, you can see the title bar. It's a place where the title or the name of the application is displayed. And in that title bar, the right side of the title bar, you can see this button like ribbon display option and minimize. If I click here, display options will come, like whether you need to auto hide the ribbon or you need to show the tabs, that will be seen in the ribbon display option. Then you can find the minimize, then restore or maximize and close button here. And here in the title bar, even you have the quick access toolbar. What is quick access toolbar? Here, the commands which we are used frequently are displayed in the quick access toolbar, like save button, undo button, redo commands. All those are displayed by default on the quick access toolbar. If you want to add more tools, here you have an arrow. Click on that arrow and whichever you want, you can just select it. And it will be seen in the quick access toolbar, which is present on the title bar. Okay, now here coming down, you can see a few tabs. This is called as the tab. When I click on each tab, you can see other some group of menu or group of groups will be displayed. Each tab have one or more groups. Here, if when I click the view button, you can see workbook view, show, zoom, window, macros, like that. Other groups are there. And even if here, if you click on the arrow, some groups will have an arrow for more options. See here, more options. If you click, you will get more options. Here you click, you will get more options. Okay. So this area is called as ribbon area. In previous version, just we have some menus. When you click on the menus, you will see the sub menus. Okay, but here in Excel 2016, it uses a tabbed ribbon system instead of that traditional menus. It have multiple tabs like data, review, view, formulas, page layout, etc. And each tab will have one or more groups as well. Then some groups will have an arrow for more options. I already showed you that, right? Now here we have an option here. This is called as a collapse ribbon button. What is it? If I click on that, it will get temporarily hidden. Okay, now if you want it back, you can click it again, or else you can use Control plus F1. Okay, the ribbon is back. Now, next you can see some rows and columns here, right? Rows, and this is the column and this is the rows. What is row? Row is nothing but the horizontal representation of data in a spreadsheet is called as a row. It is represented with the numbers like 1, 2, 3 contains, 10,48,576 rows in the Excel 2016 version. So this is called as the, like here you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. That is called as a row heading. It is identified by a number called row heading. So each row is represented or identified by the row heading where you can see the numbers. Now I have selected the third row, fourth row. Okay, now next is the columns. Columns are nothing but it's a vertical representation of data in a spreadsheet. spreadsheet. Um, in Excel, columns are represented with alphabets. You can see A, B, C, D, like that. You can see the alphabets. It labeled from A and from ends with X, F, D. Okay, after Z, it will be A, B, A, C, like that. And we have a spreadsheet have 16,384 columns in Excel 2016 version. Next one is column heading. What is column heading? I already told you it identify, each column is identified by the letter called column heading. See A, B, C, D, E column, F column, like that. Okay. Now, next one, the intersection between a row and a column is called as cell. And each cell has a unique address made up of column letter and the row number. Okay. So now if this cell I have selected, what is the name of that? Can you tell me? Yes, it is E. And in which row? It is in sixth row. So E6. And here you can see the name box. This is the name box, which is the place where we see the address of the active cell or the selected cell. Active cell is nothing but the selected cell which is ready to to accept the data, keyboard data or the contents. Okay. Maximum in a column, we can write 255 characters. Hope everything is clear. See, suppose if I have selected this column, see the name box. What is the name of the address of that column? Yes, this H4. Okay. Now, if you want to go to directly to a cell, you just type here D2. It will, yeah, if I write here, it will go to the and press enter. It will go to the name at that specified cell. Now here you have the formula bar. Formula bar displays the content, whatever content we are typing. Okay, that is displayed in the formula bar. And even if we type some formulas here, like some of some data. Okay. See, that formula will be displayed in the formula bar. Okay, now we have the file button. Here we have the file button. If I click on this file, okay. If I click on the file button, see here, if I click on the file button, it will go to the backstage view. It contains many options for working with document like printing, save as, open, new, export, publish, close. All these things you can see in the backstage view. Okay. Now, if I click it again, click here, it will go back to the Excel interface. Now, another important feature is tell me what to do. In previous version, we have the help box, but this is actually very easy. I mean, it is a very good feature. Suppose if you want to search, if you want to quickly find some commands, like if I want to find something like orientation, so you just click on that and its submenus also will come. You can just select that instead of going and finding. Actually, it is there in the page layout, orientation, here you can find. Instead of that, simply if you type here, it will redirect to that tool. Okay. Now, this is called as a spreadsheet. See, this part is called as the spreadsheet, or it is also called as a workbook. Sorry, worksheet. And the data which we are writing can be stored in the form of a in a worksheet, in the form of a workbook. So this will be the workbook. And even we can rename the workbook, and even it can be moved from one place to another place. Okay. Workbook, each workbook contains, every workbook have at least one sheet. See, if you see here, no, this is called as the sheet tab. Okay. if I want to add more sheet, you can just click on the plus. See here, you have the plus option is there. Yeah, I'll just click here. Yes, sheet 2. Here, if you click, you can see the sheet 3. And here, one arrow, sheet, tab, scroll buttons. If I click on, click this, here you can see the sheet, tab, buttons. Then we have the status bar here, which shows the status. Then here we have the view button. See here, normal view, you can see the page layout view and page break preview, all those things. Here we have the zoom control. You can adjust, this is the zoom control where you can adjust this. Here, if I click, you can increase the zoom and you can decrease the zoom. Okay. Now we have how to insert let's see how we can insert I already told you that, no, like to insert a view sheet, worksheet, you can locate and select the new sheet here. See here, plus you can do that. Then you can a blank worksheet will appear here, or else you can use the shift plus F11 to insert a new worksheet. Now you can rename this worksheet. To rename the worksheet, either you can double click or just right click. Okay, just right click here. Your rename option is there. Click on grade 5 and change the name. Okay, what you have to do? Right click, select rename, and then start typing the desired name. Okay, fine. Now to delete, we can even delete a worksheet. If we don't want that worksheet, you can delete it by clicking, right clicking this and just click on the delete. That sheet 2 is deleted. Okay. Now here another feature is like we can change the color, worksheet tab color. How we can do that? Right click, then here we have the option tab color, then select any color of your choice and just enter. Here also right click, tab color, I've changed to something like red. Okay, then press enter. Now it have changed, the tab color have changed to red. Okay, then hope you understood whatever I explained. Okay, now here when you create a new workbook, to create a new workbook, what you have to do is you have to click on the file menu. It will go to the backstage view. Okay, it will go to the backstage view, and here you have the option called new. In Excel, you can create two types of workbook. One is a blank workbook and the other one is predefined templates. Blank workbook already have shown you. Click on the new option, just click on the blank workbook and it will get opened. But if you want to create a new workbook for predefined templates, what we have to do? You can click on the new option. Here you have the predefined different templates are available. Whichever you want, you can select it. Which is your required one, you can select that. Okay, hope you all understood this, how to create a new workbook, whether it is a predefined template or a blank workbook. Okay. Now we can select. When I click on a single cell, it is called as active cell. But if I want to select the entire column, okay, what I can do, I just click on this column and the entire column will get selected. If you want to deselect, what you do, just click on outside, somewhere outside you can click. Similarly, if you want to select the entire row, what we have to do, just click on the desired row. Then every that row header will get selected. If you want to select all the full workbook, what we can do is just click on here. In this corner, you can click on. the select all button, that is select all button, and the entire cells in the worksheet is selected. Now let us see how we can enter the data in the Excel sheet. I already told you we can enter large amount of data in Excel. It can be a text data or a number data. How to enter it? Yes, to enter that, click on the cell where the data is to be entered. Now I selected the A column, row 1. So what is the name? A1. Okay, that you can see in the name box. Now I can start entering, like I'm just entering SL number. In the next column, I entered employee number. Okay, so like this, you can able to, now if you want to go to the next, then you can use the arrow button as well. Okay, now I'm going to enter a number data here, like types of data which we can enter are numbers. Then you can enter the names. Okay, textual data. Okay, that is alphabets. That also we can enter, and even we can enter some formula as well. Now suppose if I enter two numbers here and I want to calculate, then I have to simply select these two cells and click on the auto sum option. Now automatically, I mean you can able to see the sum of this 12 plus 23, column D2 and E, cell D2 and E2. The answer you can see in the column F. And here the content, I already told you, the content you can see in the formula bar, and even the formula which we are used can also is also be displayed in the formula bar. Okay. Now, if you want to navigate the cell, you can also use the tab key. Instead of using the mouse or else the arrow key, you can even use the tab key to navigate the adjacent cell. Now you understood now how we can enter the data in a worksheet? Yes, here I will enter few more things like EMP name, NAME. Now here it exceeds from the C column to the D column. What we can do? Just select there. Here, if you come to the corner, you can see a arrow key. Just drag it. Okay. Or else you can do other thing like just double click it. And one more method is there. I will teach you how. What is that? Okay. So even in another thing which you have to notice is that when you enter the text to the in the cell, it will automatically fit in the aligns to the left side. And here the number you can see it is there in which side? Right side. Okay. Now let us see how we can save the workbook. To save a workbook, we have two ways. You have to, here in the quick access toolbar, you can click and save it. Otherwise, go to the file tab. Here you have the save option and save as option. Click on the save option, then locate where you want to save and give the name. And then you can, I'll just do it in the desktop. And here you have to give the name of the book. I'm giving grade 5. Okay, grade 5, and thus it is saved. Now see the title bar, instead of book 4, it have changed to grade 5. Okay, so this is really a very easy way we can save it. What you have to do is click on the file. It will go to the backstage view. As it is saved, I can use the save as option now. Okay, we have two options called save option and save as option. Then a dialog box will appear. The location you need to select, then you can save that workbook. Now next, we can even print the workbook by clicking the file tab, backstage view. In that you have the print option. Select the printer name. Here if now it is not attached to any printer. You can select the printer name and then you can click on the preview will be here and you can click on the printer option, a print option, and it will get printed, or else you can use the control P option. Okay, hope you all understood. Hope you all understood how we can work with the, what is a Microsoft Excel, what are the different features of Microsoft Excel, and I've practically explained how we can open the, start the Excel, how we can enter the data, what kind of data we can enter, everything I've explained in detail. Now you have the lab exercise, you can practice it. Thank you, children. See you in the next class.